Gentlemen, if you're going through a divorce, chances are that the last time you lived single, well, you had the ultimate bachelor pad, limited to a sofa, entertainment center, frameless mattress, and a crap load of top ramen. When I got my divorce, my biggest fear was to fall behind in life, and that especially included my home. Your home needs to be your sanctuary, your happy place, your playground. I was terrified of spending my days, and nights for that matter, on a couch. And truth be told, I wasn't a slob, but I wasn't the cleanest cat in town either. And if depressed, well, we know what can happen then. But something in me clicked. I owed it to myself to be better than that, to man up, to make my home. And when you think about it, most of us, we've never even had that opportunity. When it comes to home decor, men and women, we differ. And I'd argue that this is one area where we just outclass women because, while they put a lot of shit in what's your home, it made it look like it was for old people. Crowded with useless crap like a bed skirt, small picture frames all over the place, magnets on the fridge, and let's not get into the bathroom from your side of the sink to her side of the sink. Contrary to conventional wisdom, the woman, she doesn't always get the house. It's more like a 50-50 split. Something that I tell men is to take ownership in their home, to make it your own. And why? Because you can. So get rid of the mementos. Seriously. Pay for a large dumpster and throw away all that shit, all that waste that accumulated around your house. So, guys, we got this. We're better at tech than they are. We don't clutter like they do. We're handier than them. So what the fuck is our excuse? And that's why today we're going to discuss how to make your old place look more modern and these 10 household items that a high-value man needs now that they're single. So let's start revving that engine. Okay, there's no denying that a clean and organized home is not only aesthetically pleasing, and that's a given, but that's only like 10% of why you should do it. You need this for you, for your peace of mind, so that when you get home, you get home to your place, that the way you want it and left it. And data has shown that a clean and organized place is going to decrease your anxiety. And who are we lying to here? Right now, your angst is way the fuck over here, set an all-time high. It should be down here. So here's the first recommendation I have: a well-scented home. Even before entering your home, you should want to go into a house that says, I'm clean, I'm high status, and I care. And let's face it, scent does a lot to our emotions. Me, personally, I like the familiarity of entering a home and having a familiar smell, one that says, hey, buddy, let me give you a hug. Moreover, I don't know about you, but I tend to get surprised every time I enter the home, even though it's been years. It's great. Every time I enter, I have that smell, and it's just a nice surprise. I've used air purifiers in the past, but they didn't do it for me. But I do like entering a home and getting that familiar fresh scent, so I just go to Glade plugins. The problem is that they're not cheap. I have 3 of them in my living room alone, and although they say that they last for about 50 days, I think it's more like about a month. So I keep a lot of extras around. As mentioned, I like a fresh scent, so I use Octave. Now, I'm not sponsored by Glade, but the link is in the description section of this video underneath if you wish to order from Amazon. So you enter your home. What is the first thing that you see? What can you improve on? When you open your door, you want an open floor plan, and you want your house to look bigger and brighter than it is. Move any unnecessary material from the entrance. When you enter, what stands out and what get rid of? Too many picture frames? Now, I don't care if they're about you. Just get rid of them. It ages your home. Keep the walls bright, especially now more than ever. That way you don't get depressed. Something I've noticed with men is that many of us, we only have one mirror in our entire house, and it happens to be the one in the bathroom. So after scent, my second recommendation is to get some freaking mirrors for your house. You should have them for your living room, bedroom, dining room. Just get them. Mirrors, they produce the illusion of space. They maximize your lighting. They're also decorative. They're modern. They keep you looking sharp because, well, you see yourself from different angles. And, well, it tells you if you need your house cleaned by the reflection. All right, so maybe the last one wasn't a selling point. I'd argue that mirror, it's intelligent, it's sharp, it's chic. Third, and I never, ever expected to give a crap about this one, but get some plants for your home, and plenty of them. That way you can rotate them from inside to outside the house. Back when my ass was getting dumped, I got home from work. I looked at my floor plan across from the entrance of the garage and across my house to my yard, and I had never noticed that I had a little palm tree plant there. Now, I've never been a plant person. I'm not even a dog person. don't have the patience nor sophistication to know how to care for them. But here I was, this is my life falling apart when suddenly this one right here, the one right there, yeah, the same one. It was the one I saw half a decade ago. This little skinny piece of wood with leaves. It made me realize that there was more to life that I hadn't noticed. I had lived in my place for years by then, and out of the thousands of times I've been in my yard, I never saw it. I never noticed it, but there it was right in front of me. Now today I have plenty of them, and I just rotate them from outside inside so they don't die. But make sure that they're real plants. Fourth is get good lighting, guys. It helps in boosting the mood. And I'm not just speaking about lamps, but also the bulbs you use. Some, they have a warm tone, and others, they have a cool tone. And it took me some time to find the right one because, well, personally, I find a setting in my home to lack sun exposure as it's blocked by trees. So I took several tries. As I recommend a lot of men to take out a new hobby. A lot of guys, they take dancing classes, and so that's why my first one is to get a good sound system. Here I am teaching my son salsa. Here's the thing, you want to minimize the amount of time you're watching TV. Music, it just amplifies the emotions big time. As I wrote this sentence to this script, I was listening to soft music like Enya, but it also changes your mood by, if you're working out, you're listening to System of a Down or Eminem. The thing is, get a good sound system, one that's portable. That way your kids can hear it, and that way you can bond through music. Although you probably see me recording with earbuds because it pumps me up as I'm listening to music and recording. I try to stay away from that in real life because, well, earbuds, they're really good at isolating us from everyone else. So what am I listening to right now? The Zephyr song, Red Hot Chili Peppers, just in case you're wondering. Number 6, and I've said this one before. If you're negotiating who keeps what part of the furniture, let her keep the bed. Trade it for something else. I let my ex keep it in turn for the washer and dryer. I didn't want it. First, it was out of principle. I want to bring another woman into the bed that we bought together, and I don't mean that I care for the bed or that I care for the fact that we bought together. It was more about bringing in a new girl to a clean slate. It was about respect for the future, not the past. And have her keep fucking other guys. Let her do that in the bed that I picked. I don't give a shit about that. Also, keep the sheets clean. I have 3 of the same white sheets, the same exact one. And why? Because, well, it keeps me honest. I see any dirt anywhere on the sheets, and they're getting changed. Now, I can't speak for all the guys, but I've never been very good at changing the bed sheets. So I found that this is a good way of forcing me to keep them fresh and clean. By the way, just so you know that I'm not full of shit, this video was taken a while ago. Here's my room today with a mirror and a second little palm tree. The first one that I showed you downstairs was the original one. The other one's here in my room. Number 7 is get or have an organized closet. Not only is it good for finding the clothing, but it gives you a way of alternating clothes. It gives you an idea of what you have. Try to have the same hangers. So buy a bunch of them, because buying some at a time, I'll guarantee you that you're gonna end up getting different sizes and different lengths. Not sure if you could see this one here, but there are differences. Maybe I'm being a little too much. Number 8 is to get a tripod or selfie stick with a remote. Now, this is probably coming out of nowhere, but here's the idea behind it. You're now the historian of your family, and as the historian, you're gonna have to learn to take pictures, not only of yourself, but also of your kids. As I started this journey, I knew it was gonna be up to me to build the memories with my kids. So I said, family picture time. It was the first time it was just the 3 of us. You can tell that was new because it was the quintessential dashboard picture that I see many guys taking. And second, because, well, let me just show you what happened.
Oh, I'm recording. Oops, wrong one. All right, okay, let's try that again.
I didn't even know how to take a selfie as I recorded the incident, thinking that it was in picture mode. Point is that if I can learn, so can you, and you owe it to yourself to begin this transformation and evolution into a new family with your rules. Number 9 is get iron with ironing board and learn to use liquid starch when doing laundry. Or get a very good quality steamer, because those little ones, they just don't work. They suck. Gentlemen, I hate ironing, and they're evil, and nothing says newbie than wearing a wrinkled shirt, especially around the collar area. Dress shirts, they need to be ironed. I really think that's why guys don't use dress shirts like they used to. My 2 cents. And last, number 10 is have a hair trimmer, and yes, you could use the same one to manscape, trim your beard, or trim your hair. Generally understood that if it's your own, you could use it on your own body part, which one you wish. The underarm. Gentlemen, clearly, when moving, you need a lot more crap. Pots and pans, crock pots, appropriate dishes. A guy in my Facebook group said antiques, and I'd argue to the contrary, though, because, well, my feeling is your new place should be modern. But you make it how you want, and everybody's different, and that's the beauty of it. It's funny, though, that my mom, she didn't like my new place. Well, my dad, he loved it. Point is that this is probably the time that you're going to have the opportunity to live by yourself again. So take pride in where you live. Just a few things. If you're going through a divorce, join one of the fastest growing men's divorce support group on Facebook. Become part of our community. Believe me, it's not a woes me group. I won't allow it. It's a group about growth. Also, once joining our Facebook group, set up a one-on-one with me. It's one of those things that you need and know that you need until you've done it, and then you'll be glad you did. So when setting up the one-on-one, you're gonna have information email. Make sure you do this because there's so many guys. We stonewall. We fucking stonewall until you screw yourself, and then you have the audacity to blame yourself. When you could have had control of this divorce all along. You may not want it, but you need it. You need it more than you need an attorney. The link to both the Facebook group and the one-on-one is in the comment section underneath. Unless you've been listening to my ass for what, the past quarter hour? It means that I made some kind of sense. Bring a like, especially because I went through the entire video. It's your way of saying that you value what we've done here. And I'm curious, was there anything that you felt that I missed? Like, just please let me know in the comment section. I think so freaking close to hitting the 4,000 subscriber mark. Subscribe if you haven't. Good karma. Thank you very much.
I'ma wake up, do damage. Join number 7's boredom. Working on 90.
I look tired as shit, dude. Come on, wake up. I feel fine. Number 6, and I